And we're live. Wait to see if somebody shows up. Just wanted to do a little test and see if I could actually broadcast with this freaking horrible internet that I got. If everything works out. Wait for Down Da Bayou to be off the air 2 weeks in a row. Oh. See if anybody shows up. You know, it's a weird hour. But I'm on the boat, so gotta roll with it. When I get free time. Gonna see some lightning in the background. Oh, what's up, Greg? How we doing? Hey, man. Yeah, just doing a little test, see how things go. How you hear me? Everything looks all right? On the boat, Morgan City, Louisiana. Seeing how everything's gonna work out for tomorrow night. Hopefully it does. Not too much to talk about though. Hopefully somebody comes up, show off some tanks. We'll see how things go. On the boat. Hopefully everything looks all right. You hear me all right? Got these headphones in. Don't know how that's gonna work out. We gonna see. We're gonna learn today. That's for sure. Yeah. Be out here for a couple more weeks and be able to do my live stream, but phone's cut off, so I rely on crappy internet service that the boat provides. But better than nothing. And not drinking grape jelly. It's actually coffee, but make good coffee cups. Hey, Greg, how's it looking? Sound all right? Greg's daughter? Yeah. Hopefully I can get off the boat, make some good videos. Hard to hear? Okay, let me try turning this off. See if I can't switch the audio. Let's see. Maybe this will make a difference. Uh, how's that? Is that any better? See if that's any better. If not, I'm gonna get off these headphones. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. Let's try this. How's that? Is that better? See if that's any better. Don't know. Is that better? Okay, that's good. Hey, Lord. See how it go. Anxious to get home, get some things done, actually able to get some bills paid, finally working again. So we gonna see. I don't know if it's doing any better. Hey, Michelle Kinsey, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Some bloody water changes, huh? I hear you. Can you hear me okay? How's the audio? Oh, okay, Michelle. Nice to meet you. I think I might have seen you before on here. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen everybody. Can you hear me okay? Oh, muffled. Okay. See if I can switch this around here. Setting audio. Off this damn Bluetooth. How's that? Is that any better? Can you hear me better now? What's up, Terry? Come on up. Keep me company there, buddy. Trying to test out this boat life streaming here. That's better? Okay. Good to know. Ain't gonna be using these damn things. They're good when you're talking to people, but they don't work for the crap any otherwise. Not awake yet. Well, get you some coffee or beer, whichever one you choose. Come on up, some bitch. Yep, I'm glad it's better. Try to talk up a little bit so y'all can hear me. Still a little muffled. Hmm. Wonder if it's the case on my phone. Let's see here. Stand by. Hold on a second. How's that? Is that any better? Should be a little better. Now I'll just turn off the. Let's see. Setting audio. How's that? Is that any better? Y'all hear me now? Is that better? Still better? Is way better, but is it better now? I don't know how much lag I got in here. But yeah, I got crappy internet. That's one five sisters.
Nice. That's awesome. Cool. Cool deal. Better. Cool. Uh, just checking to see if Terry was streaming. He found me. Well, ain't got quite as much to talk about as Terry does, but we'll make it do what it do. Yep. On the boat, seeing how this thing gonna work. It'll work pretty good. Tone up so it don't die on us. Ain't gonna stay on too long, maybe an hour or so. We'll see how it goes. I get off watch at 6 o'clock. It's 4:28 here. So we're gonna maybe get it to 5 o'clock, 5:30. Do my crew change and go my ass to bed. Yep, work 6 hours on, 6 hours off. Sucks, but hey, it's money. Still got two people watching. We're gonna keep it rolling. Yep. One thing sucks about being on the boat. Can't see your fish. Yep, must be over there in Aussie land, huh? Oh no, not Aussie land. It must be in Great Britain somewhere, England. Where you at there, Greg Dollar? Oh no. No, no, we're not waiting on the lot. We're waiting on the job. Um, yeah, Aussie land. Figured that, Greg. But yeah, we're waiting on the job. Supposed to start at 6 o'clock in the morning. Shifting some barges around. In, Morgan City, Louisiana. We call it the Morgan City Shuffle. Because you know, just moving stuff around, getting stuff done. Yeah, we came through two sets of locks, the Lehman Bowman locks and what's the other one? Lehman Bowman locks and the Bayou Buff locks. Today, pretty cool. Lehman Bowman's wide open. Bayou Buff locks is under construction and got a lock through. But they're pretty much just tidal control. But yeah, work. Had no chance to do any fishing. Left all my fishing stuff at home. Didn't know what I was getting into. But should have probably brought something. I was just down working on the water with no damn fishing pole. You know how I go, Terry. Always something you forget. Fort Polk, that's a long ways away from Fort Polk. Fort Polk's in it's close to Alexandria, Louisiana. I'm way down at the bottom of the map on the Gulf Coast. So, yeah, good ways away. Good ways away. Yeah, it sucks being away from the tanks, but they're in good hands. Don't have to take care of that. Trust her with my fish, so you know I trust her with my life. But gonna be all right. Yeah. And even if she wasn't there to take care of anything, I got faith that my tanks would be good for a month without me there. So as long as someone's there to throw food in the tanks, they'll be okay. That's how I keep my tanks. But it does suck not being there to see what's going on, you know. Furthest north you ever taken a barge? I've taken a barge all the way up to St. Louis, Missouri, on the Mississippi River. I'm right here by the Chapalaya River right now, in Morgan City, right here before the mouth of the river. I'm on ICW, it's the Intercoastal Waterway. Those who don't know, but yeah, it's all pretty cool. Chapalaya River Basin has a lot of fish, a lot of native fish. Well, obviously they're native; they're in the river. But you know, you get the sturgeon, you get the big paddlefish, you get all the coastal species. Um, okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Using Babitus, African water fern, or just any kind of fern that you ship out. Oh, well, tell them thank you for his service. Appreciate all the military. Absolutely. Sorry he's got such a shitty president. Oh, you don't know what kind you got? Yeah. Hey boy. Yeah, Babitus is a good growing plant, but it does grow slow and it appreciates harder water. I got a big chunk of it growing in my tank. It's hard to get right now, really. Um, really desirable plant. Looks awesome when it starts growing in. Um, Mine really took about uh 4 or 5 months to get adjusted to my water. 'Cause my water is not really as hard as it likes. It likes really hard water. It can take up to 900 TDS. Taking 2 years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mine's got a nice little clump out this big now, starting to look awesome. About a year in. Really cool plant. Uh, yeah, the Chapalaya River, smack dab in the middle of the river, state. So it gets all the local fish from Texas and from Louisiana, and even fish that's found in Florida. Well, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, doing something right. It's growing. It's living, thriving. Oh yeah, yeah. It's pretty cool. I don't get to see mine very often because all the growth around it just covers it up. But I do trim the tank back. It does look pretty awesome. Good thing about it is, sometimes you get little pieces that spurt off or come off, and you can just drop them anywhere, and you escape, and they'll start growing again. As long as you got a little piece at the bottom of the node coming out, pretty cool. Great little plant. Another thing I want to do before I get off, I'm gonna try to order some new plants. Try to get some cool stuff to show everybody. 'Cause ain't got nothing else to do. Yeah, they will grow and float. That's the good thing about wood, though. You can always kind of find a crack and crevice, just stick it in there. let it root. Good stuff. I don't know if I'm lagging too much or how everything is looking. If anybody wants to come up, should be pinned. I think I pinned it. Yeah, I pinned it. Come on up. Keep me company. Help me talk this out. See how everything's doing. You can hear me good now, huh? Everything good? Well, these lighter leaks. Let it go when it's right where you want it. Right where you left. No, not everybody's trying to not smoke on live streams and not curse and everything, but I'm a sailor from the south. We don't watch our mouth. So it is what it is. Gonna be what it's gonna be. Sometimes you just gotta let it out. If y'all got any questions about plants or anything, let me know. GRB, hello, good day, good days to you, sir. How you doing? How's everything? How's all your fishes and stuff? Oh, absolutely. I do watch you, Terry. Even if you don't see me commenting, I'm still on your streams when I can catch them. Don't think that. I'm always lurking. Catch you sometimes. Just sometimes I don't come up or say anything because there's people on there that I don't want to be on there with. Not saying I don't like anybody or somebody, but you know, certain things, certain times, certain places. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get me some new plants. Try to show y'all some new techniques for planting and shit. See how I go. But you know, I'm trying to get some new fishing too. We're gonna see. Winter here is not much. I hear you there, GRB. Oh yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about, Terry. Hey, Chattanooga, hey, good morning, my friend. How we doing? How we doing? Doing a test stream, seeing how everything's gonna work out for tomorrow night. If I get a chance to be live, make sure everything's working right. How's everything in your fish room there, Ed? Trying to get everything situated. Oh yeah, swordtails love cold water. 40 degrees, huh? Wow, that's nice. Yeah, yeah, it should be good. Good down to 40, I guess. I wouldn't try to get them too much lower. But yeah, a lot of fish take a lot of cold water. People don't realize it. You know, especially live bearers. Live bearers are good. You know, especially like you know the more wild type live bearers. They'll take temperatures up to 100, 110 degrees and down towards 40, even 30 degrees. But you're always pushing the envelope when you try to go to the extremes. I hear you, Ed. Yeah, trying to see if this Wi-Fi on this boat's gonna work good enough for me to stream tomorrow night. Right here where we at, doing pretty good so far, but we're gonna see how it works tomorrow. I don't know where I'm gonna be or what I'm gonna be doing, if I'm gonna be able to stream or not. So hopefully everything works out and we get the Bayou rolling again. I had to miss last week because I had to get some sleep to come to work. I had to leave my house at 1 o'clock in the morning, so streaming from nine to 11 wasn't an option. I was in bed before 8 o'clock, so I had to miss last week. Trying not to miss 2 weeks in a row, help that algorithm out. But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I gotta miss it. Money's more important. Yeah, I've been seeing a bunch of your fish. Man, you got some beautiful guppies. Yeah, direct to your modem. Yeah, that's a good way to go. I don't have a modem. I don't even have a computer. All I have is my phone. But it's a good one. I made sure to get a good one when I got one. I got the S21 active. Well, not active, the S21 plus or whatever it is. Let me see. Hold on. Anyway, yeah, it's the big S21, big one, a good one. It's got a lot of features that's made for streaming and stuff like that. And works awesome. I got 8K capable video. I mean, if y'all seen any of them, the videos, yeah, it's pretty remarkable. Even the front facing camera is awesome. Definitely recommend it. Yeah, run your lines. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some pictures or something to make some B-roll. Try to get a video up this week sometime. Luckily, I got Dawn at the house, and she can take some good pictures and awesome video. So might have a video up sometime this week. That'd be cool. But back at work, so that's a damn good thing. Because, well, shit was getting hectic. I'm talking about seriously hectic. You know, sucks being down so low, but things are looking up. Definitely looking up. Back at work. So, oh yeah, drop ceiling tiles is a pain in the butt. But I'm just running along the edge of the roof, around on the inside. Do that, or drop it down below your baseboard. You always run it, on your base below your baseboard. Instead of trying to go through a drop ceiling. That drop ceiling could be a pain in the ass. Yeah, that's what I would do. I try to run around the edge of the ceiling, on the outside instead of trying to move all them drop ceiling tiles. Hell of a thing to do. Or you could, take one tile down and then stretch out some coat hanger wires, to where you need to be, and you can pull the wire through. I'm sure Terry can have some good good tricks to help you with that, being an electrician and all. Yeah, you just there's a lot of different ways you can do that without messing up the tile. Sure. One day I might have a computer, be able to stream like that, but I ain't never really owned a computer. Always just use my phone. But, oh man, wish somebody come up, give me something to talk about. 30 minutes out of ideas. Oh, here we go. Derry. I did do that right. Yeah, but I don't see you, Derry. Where you at? What the hell? Won't let me add people. Why? Hold on. Technical difficulty.
Okay. Where'd you go? I didn't mean to knock him off his own stream. Anyways, they do make fiberglass, we just call them fishing poles, but they're a non-flexible or stiff fish tape kind of thing that just comes in like 5-foot sections, and they have screw ends. So you pop one ceiling tile, and then you pop the other ceiling tile, where. So you only got to pop 2 tiles, and then you just keep screwing these things together, and you can just keep fishing it through. Hey, GRB, how you doing, man? But the best one I ever seen was in a store. Say a store like Walmart, except it wasn't Walmart. It might have been a Costco or something. But it was an old school building where they still had the suspended ceiling. And somebody brought a remote controlled truck that could get up over the T-bars. And we were bringing new, at that time, I think they were Cat 5 cables. This was quite a few years ago. And the cash registers were just going to where, each cash register could talk to, the store's computer. And we used that remote controlled truck to run string from one end of the store to the other. And then a guy would tie the Cat 5 cables onto that string, and then another guy would just pull them all back. So, yeah, that was my favorite way to do it. I highly recommend a remote controlled truck. It was pretty awesome. So if you got a friend that's into RC cars and you got something with big tires that can go up over the T-rails of the suspended ceiling, That's the most fun way to do it. Just saying.
All right. What's up, Terry?
Okay, that's way more better, man. I didn't mean to kick you off your own stream.
No, I kicked myself out trying to get this thing to work right. But what's going on?
Oh man, I just did I very seldom sleep through the night, so I just did my typical. I woke up, came down, answered Mother Nature, and decided to grab a smoke. And I saw you were streaming, so I was like, "Well, I'll come down and check you out for a little while."
Right on.
Then I'm going back to bed, man.
I hear you. Well, yeah, just trying to do a test stream, see how everything's working out, see if I can actually do a live stream tomorrow night. But we'll see how it goes. I get be able to turn my service back on and have good signal Wednesday, so I got to depend on this cheap Wi-Fi they got on here. You hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure.
I've been keeping my lights off in the fish room a lot. I turn them on for just a little bit to feed them every day.
Right.
You know, trying to knock down this hair algae I got.
Right.
And I'm actually surprised how well the other plants are doing.
Oh yeah.
I think half my problem is because I keep my lights on way too much.
Yep.
And I'm honestly surprised how well, like, the guppy grass and the vallisneria and the crypts are doing.
Oh yeah, crypts especially. Crypts don't need much light at all. I mean, I was doing. I had Dawn. I noticed before I came to the boat that I was getting some hair algae in my crypt tank, and I told her just leave the lights off, and it was off for like 5 or 6 days, just getting light just from the kitchen area. And earlier today, I had her turn on the light just so I could check out the tank, and 90% of the hair algae was gone. Yeah. The plants all look great. They're still growing, thriving. And plants are real resilient. They just need light to grow. They don't need light to stay alive, but they do need it to maintain life.
Right.
But even just the smallest amount of ambient light can really help the plant out, as far as, staying alive. But to thrive, they need a lot of light.
Right. Michelle Kinsey, I'm not even quite sure what you're referring to. Yeah, we got no worries, man.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Now you're really bringing it.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Come on up there, Jason.
Now you really got problems.
Not never.
Yeah, I'm here with Chattanooga Ed, man. It's Sunday. I don't even know why I'm up right at the moment.
Yep. I'm up because I'm working. Getting paid to live stream. Gotta love it. Grabbing some coffee? Good idea. I'm going to grab me some coffee, too. I'll be right back. I fill up my jelly cup. Be right back.
I'm doing the Mountain Dew, of which I just got like one swallow left.
You do to do. Oh, shit. About to knock everything over. I'll be back.
Hey, Ed, by the way, man, that interview with 503 was pretty awesome yesterday. That was a good time. She quite a few times comes up with me and Degenerate Saturday mornings, and I got to tell you, she adds so much to the show. She gives us so much to laugh about. She's a real fun person to have on your stream.
Mental note: don't let the cord cross your path when you're trying to go get coffee.
Oh man, I got so much stuff on the floor right now in this fish room. It's an obstacle course.
Yeah.
If you're drinking, you better be careful trying to get back upstairs.
What's up, Jason?
What's going on, Chubbs? What's up, Terry?
What's going
Working
on, man?
hard, hardly working.
Yeah, awesome. You on the job right now?
Yep.
That's cool.
On the boat.
On the boat. Right on, right on.
Yep.
Just got up a little while ago.
Right
It's
on.
not technically cartoons, Ed. We just call it that.
Yeah, there are no cartoons yet.
Well, it might as well be cartoons.
Yeah, we're animated already.
Yep. But, yeah, I'm glad to be back on the boat.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
It was getting hectic at my house, boy.
Yeah, we do a show Saturday morning. We call it Saturday Morning Cartoons, but it's like 2 hours. We do some trivia. Name that tune. There's usually name that fish. Sometimes name that hairline. And Shannon has questions. Points are given. It's fun.
Or taken away?
Yeah, yeah, maybe.
I don't think I've ever officially took away any points, but we joke about it from time to time.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think I've officially ever earned a point yet.
You got to show up.
Either.
Well, I mean, show up when I can, but you know how that goes.
Yeah, I know how that goes, man. Plus, it's at 8 in the morning. Well, that's East Coast too.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Yep, 7. Yeah. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's fun. So I found my baby black ghost knight dead.
Again?
Oh, come on.
I don't think
give
he's
up.
eating. I don't think he's I don't think those babies were eating, man. And I don't know why. Maybe they got like some sort of like parasite or something.
Yep.
But like I was feeding that tank, and they would just roam around looking for food.
But what you keeping them with?
They're by themselves in quarantine. It was a quarantine tank. I have another one that's in a bigger one. This one's like he's in quarantine too, but he's got ick at the moment. Oh, dude, these fish are driving me nuts. But he's eating them. I see him eat. He will I drop worms in the tank and he's like, "Oh, worms, let me eat these." You know?
What you doing for the ick?
All right.
Yeah, we discussed this
we went through
nauseam yesterday morning.
Yeah, we did. And like, apparently they don't do really well with medicine because the first 3 is pretty much, I'm pretty sure I killed just by meds. I put the meds in the water in 24 hours, they were dead. Right?
Yeah.
And the 2 of them were little babies. And then the third one was an adult. It wasn't an adult, but it was bigger. Yeah, it was like 7-8 inches, whatever. And the bigger one, like when I put the meds in the water, like he just started looking like he was going to die. Like he started turning white. The water turned milky. And then like 24 hours later, he was dead. So this third time, this one, I put meds in the water and I started realizing that, hey, maybe it's the meds that are killing these fish and not something else. And then I was like, oh shit. And then he started turning like white and looking milky. And I'm like, fuck. So I started changing water and he stabilized. That was a week ago. And at some point he developed it. Well, the reason I threw meds in the water is because he had like a worm like attached to his gill. So he had like visible parasites on him. So I threw like the med trio in there and then he started turning like real like horrible. What's up, catfish there? And then so I changed water and put carbon in there and got that cleaned up and then he immediately started looking better. So I kind of let that go and just see how he was doing. And
I'll tell you what you can do for the hick.
I was just going to raise temps.
Raise it up to about 90, 93 degrees.
Yeah.
He was there for about 20, 24 hours, maybe 72 hours. And just watch him. I mean, if you don't respond too good he should be able to take that temperature.
Yeah, I was reading. They are river fish. So they really don't like getting hot, but
well,
I guess every fish can take hot.
They also come from a very hot temperature
yeah.
area. But they're river fish, but they stay in the shallows.
Gotcha.
So the shallower the water, the hotter it's going to get. They should be okay.
Yeah, I was doing that. I started raising the temps. I got it up to like 84. I was taking my time with that too. I wasn't going to just jack it right up to 90.
Yeah, that's what I do. If I see fish with ick, I immediately just take every heater I got in my fish room, throw it in there on high, and just get that water to try to boil.
Yeah.
And it saves fish, bro. It saves my Romino tetras. It saves my.
I also have a UV sterilizer in there too that I got. So I threw that in there too. So I figured that kind of.
Yeah, that'll help with the parasites. Yeah. But yeah, that's usually my course of action is immediately treat with what is X.
Yeah.
But you can't use. You got to watch what you use with sensitive fish.
Yeah, certain fish, right? Yeah, I figured out the hard way that these fish are pretty freaking sensitive.
Yeah. But I immediately jack that temperature up to 90, 95 degrees, and I'll start bringing it back down, get it to about 86, 87.
Yeah.
But that initial, jack up to 70.
So real high for like a day, and then crank it back. I got it and dial it back.
But I did that with my rummy nose tetras, and with they got the thread fins in there. It's supposed to be sensitive fish. I saved them all, and then my other tank got it. My barbs got it, and then I noticed that my giant Danios had it. So I swapping tanks for heaters and just never had no casualties on that end. So
I gotta try it.
Temperature jack up definitely works.
Yeah, and I know, like people were saying like salt, but I don't think salt's a good idea with this fish either.
No, I don't think salt would be good. Not coming from a From that. What about the hardness on your water?
My water is pretty hard. It's like what is it, like 8 degrees of KH and 18 degrees. It's like 8. It's double. One of them's double, so it's 8 and 16.
Have a good one.
Or 18 and 9. I think it's 18 and 9. 18 GH, 9 KH. Does that sound right? 9 degrees.
Okay.
But this goes knife. Oh man, I got this one from a local fish store, and I don't think I'm ever going to that place again. I tested the water. The pH was off the chart for the high pH. It was it was higher than
salt in the water.
It's higher than 8.8, and it had like 1,000 degree. It was 1,000 TDS, and I couldn't even test the hardness. Like I stopped counting drops at 35 drops.
They had salt in the water to keep the fish alive.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
Because it will keep the fish alive, but it's barely keeping it alive. Just
it's like
sell it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go back to that pet store.
No, I'm not gonna, man. That's where I got the first couple of these that kept dying. One of them died like
24. Keep them alive so they can sell them. Is what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, I've killed a lot of these fish now, so I've learned a thing or two.
Yeah. Yeah. Sensitive fish are tough, bro. Yeah, they really are. Like with my rummy nose, I started with 15, then I did a big water change and filter change,
and it was like too much.
They started just bellying up, and luckily I only lost 5. But I still got 10. Still got 10 right now. So
yeah, that's cool. Yeah, those are pretty sensitive fish. Yeah. And
man,
cardinal tetras.
I'll tell you one thing, rummy nose love. They love to die.
That's what we're born to do.
Yep, they love to die.
Yeah. Yeah, you wonder about some of those fish. I swear to God. That's like, they know it from the moment they're born. Yep, I'm going to die any second now.
That's my go-to.
Change that TDS in that water by 20 degrees. They gone.
Yeah, we don't even see those fish around here because our water's so so hard.
Oh yeah, well with the rummy nose tank, I keep the TDS at about 100 to 150.
Right, that's pretty low.
And yeah, well the TDS of my tap water comes out at about 200.
That's not
So
too bad.
it's not far off, but I usually
Yeah.
do when I do a water change. I'm putting straight RO water in that tank
Nice.
with like a 15 to 20% water change,
Yeah, yeah.
and I don't let it. Once it gets to about 200, then I do a 20% water change with straight RO water,
That's cool.
and I don't add no kind of fertilizers because it's just a crip tank. So crips, they get all the everything from the substrate.
Yeah, from the
So
food.
I don't need no fertilizers or anything in the water.
Or just from
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. So
That's cool. My
What's up,
problem,
boy?
like I've been noticing, like I'm pretty sure I have a potassium problem because I started getting a bunch of holes in my plants. So I started adding potassium.
I tell you what, that I have some root tabs, and it's just potassium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember.
And
I remember that stream where you showed us those.
yeah, they're
potassium.
pretty awesome. I don't remember the exact name of them, but when I get home, I'll be able to get it to you.
Yeah. No worries. I bought like the powdered potassium sulfate or whatever it is.
Yeah,
And
the
been
water
doing-
column.
Yeah, just putting it in water. But I also use under gravel filters, so everything I put in the
Oh,
water
okay.
column gets pulled into the substrate anyway.
Yeah, it all sucks it down to the substrate.
Yeah. Or what do you call them?
That's
Slow moving plenums, whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
But oh yeah, speaking of RO, I changed my RO. I was talking to Terry about this. I changed my RO filters, and they were coming out like real high with the TDSs. And I actually got another filter, and I was going to change it, but I figured, what the hell? I'm just going to let it run. I let it run for a day, and now it's running at like 3 TDS. So
Well, that's good. That's awesome.
I'm not messing with it.
Yeah.
I think it just needed a flush, whatever got stuck in the lines.
But when I do my oil water, I still get ammonia in my oil water, even though it's coming out at like 5 to 7, maybe 11 TDS. I still have an ammonia in my water.
Yeah, it comes in. So some of that is ammonia then.
I have to fill my barrel up, treat it with safe, and then circulate it for a couple hours in order to get the ammonia out of it, and then I put it in my tanks.
I have the same issue.
I wonder why.
Well, carbon, the carbon part of it doesn't get rid of the ammonia.
Yeah, and if you got chloramine, you're running if the government is running chloramines.
Yeah.
It's going to get rid of the chlorine, but not the ammonia part of the chlorine.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to break that chain, and that's how you're ending up with the ammonia.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. So I still test it, but
interesting.
I did a couple tests, but honestly, I don't test my water at all. When I see something's wrong, then I test, but I don't test it pre.
It's kind of how I'm
pre problems.
I started testing things for like phosphates because I was really curious because of like, I don't know, I just started going down this rabbit hole about algae, and apparently a lot of algae is caused by phosphates. So I figured monitor phosphates. So I've been testing for that.
But that's caused by phosphates being in your water.
Well, it's like an imbalance
caused by phosphates not being in your water.
Okay, there's that. Well, I guess that's good to know.
That green spot algae is used as one of them.
Is because of no phosphates, low phosphates?
No phosphates, yeah.
Interesting. I got a tank upstairs that's got nothing but green spot algae all over it, so I got to test that and see.
Yeah, test that and see, because it's either because of too much phosphates or no phosphates. I always get them mixed up.
Yeah, right. No, I was cute because I started noticing my plants started getting like pinholes and stuff like that, and then some of them started. So I'm thinking I got some sort of nutrient they're not getting, right? Yeah. So I mean, it's NPK, right? It's the nitrogen, phosphorus, or potassium.
In the plants could be a low iron too.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know about that because I'm pretty sure I got a lot of iron in my water, like just whatever free iron or whatever rust.
Yeah.
Every time I change the filters in the house because I got a house filter, the thing is nothing but orange from whatever.
It's kind of funny, but on the saltwater side of the hobby, for me to get rid of I also have quite a bit of phosphates in the water. Mm-hmm. And I use ferrous oxide in a reactor to get rid of it. Yeah. And all that is rust.
Yep. You use it to get rid of what?
Phosphates.
Oh, yep. Ferrous oxide will get rid of phosphates?
Yes.
Did not know that.
I use Roaphos.
What is it?
I don't know if you heard of that.
No, what was it
Roll
again?
off is a phosphate remover.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, like those pads.
Oh, it's actually like a media.
Oh, okay.
You can put it in a media bag. It comes in a little bottle.
Gotcha.
But Warpulse is good for removing phosphates.
I'm gonna
But
try that. Just because some of these
it works
tanks,
real good. That's what I used to use when I had salt water.
I got one of those like phosphate, like the checkers. It's pretty cool. It's like it's the water and you mix the reagent in there and shake it up. But it's got like a little plastic thing you stick it in, and it's got a light, and the light reads the thing, so you don't have to guess what.
It gives you a number instead
exactly.
of trying to compare it to a color chart.
Exactly, and that's so freaking nice. I wish they would do that for all.
Awesome.
They make quite a few of those.
I mean, even for those stupid like pH things or any of those dumb like API test kits, if you had a thing that you just popped it in there and it just read you a
You
number.
can buy a pH.
I get the chance. I want to get that API meter that you can just take a little sample of water and put it in there and it tells you exactly what everything is.
Is that the thing that Rachel O'Leary had and all
that
stuff?
Rachel O'Leary. That'd be awesome. Well, I tell you what, I seen that and I'm like, man, I got to get that. It's a cool aquarium gadget that I think I could have.
I think right now, number one, the meter itself is just under $1,000. And I think right now it costs somewhere between $5 and $10 a test.
Jesus, because of the stupid cartridges you need, right?
Right.
That's the API one.
Yeah, the spin checker.
Yeah. Well, if it's $1,000, I ain't getting it.
Yeah, anytime soon.
We were just talking about that this morning.
Yeah, we were
yesterday.
Maybe I'll win the lottery.
Yeah. But yeah, it takes
to win the lottery. I played the lottery, so maybe I should start playing the lottery.
You got to be in the lightning to get struck by it, right?
But yeah, those cartridges are between $5 and $10 a piece.
Right. Maybe it'll start getting reasonable.
You can't reuse them. Oh, I guess because it got the reagents in there,
right? Right. Basically, what it is it's a round cartridge that's got all the reagents already preloaded. So you take a syringe, and there's a small little hole in the cartridge, and you fill that cartridge up, and then, because it's got to get shaken up. So instead of shaking, it spins.
Yeah.
So you put the cartridge in the reader, and it does the exact same thing. It's got a light source, and it spits out. It's Wi-Fi or
it's got a little printer on it or whatever.
Yeah. It'll go to your phone or your computer or whatever and give you a complete printout of all the.
I think it even has a little like ticker tape, like a little receipt tape. It prints out and just says, "This is all your stuff." And you rip it off.
Does it really?
Yeah, because there was one video that Rachel O'Leary had. She took it to some lake. They went hiking and she like pulled it out and then like it just spit out like a little like receipt tape and she just ripped it off.
Yeah,
like, there we go.
That's nice.
Yeah, I was like, that's cool.
Oh yeah, that's what I said too. I was like, man, I gotta get one now.
They'll eventually come down in price.
Oh yeah, sooner or later it'll be like.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like if you think about like all the other stuff, like the refractometers.
If it's under 200, then I won't have one. But until then, I ain't spending $1,000 on something like that.
Yeah,
but
remember back in the day, like those refractor things for saltwater, those things used to be like so crazy expensive, and now they're like $20.
Yeah.
Same thing with the TDS meters. pH meters could come down a bit, man. Those are kind of still pricey.
I don't know. I think those
are like $80.
Out.
Yeah, they're like $80 for the pH one.
The only thing about the pH pens, they're extremely nice, but it seems like you're constantly calibrating them.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some weird thing you gotta calibrate them all the time, or you gotta keep them in some sort of solution so they don't decalibrate.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I don't like those.
Yeah, but I don't like shaking up those stupid bottles and guessing either. Like, is this blue or purple?
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going back to sleep, man. It's Sunday morning. I don't
have
to do anything.
All right, buddy.
You guys have a good one, man.
Appreciate you coming up, Terry.
Not a problem,
Hopefully we can do it again tomorrow night.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
See you, man.
All right, Terry. Later.
You guys been up all night, I guess? I guess you guys are working.
But yeah, I work 6 hours on, 6 hours off. And,
okay. You do
I get off in about another hour.
Right on, man. And then what? Somebody else takes a shift and you go sleep?
Yep. I get to go to sleep and let them have at it.
Cool. And where you headed?
We're in Morgan City, Louisiana right now, which is on the Chapalaya River.
Okay.
Yeah, just doing some barge shifting and stuff like that.
Cool. Paying the bills, man.
Finally.
Yeah, I guess that's good, man.
Oh, what? Man, it's freaking awesome.
Heck yeah.
And I get my first check, I think, Wednesday, so that'll be
Sweet.
good. Get everything started to catch back up.
Yeah.
I got about 3 more weeks on the boat.
Oh yeah, you're out for like a month or whatever.
Yeah, 3 to 4 weeks at a time.
Nice.
It's supposed to work like 20 and 10, so 20 days on the boat and then 10 days off.
Right.
So we're gonna see how that works out.
Oh, that's cool.
But when a phone bill got, cut off, my phone got cut off because I couldn't pay the bill. So I'm relying on the internet on the boat right now, and it's not best. So
Yeah, it ain't bad either. I mean, it's working.
yeah, it's working. Which surprises me because trying to watch a live stream, I always get, it's just constantly buffering,
Yeah.
and I can't keep caught up, but I can keep up with the chat.
Right.
But actually surprised that it's actually working. But I mean, I can't see everybody's logos, but I'm not too worried about seeing everybody's logos.
Yeah.
But
Occasionally, every once in a while, your video just kind of freezes, but then it catches back up. But other than that, it's fine.
well, that's good.
Audio's fine.
It's working all right. Yeah, the
Yeah, it's
audio. I had a problem with the audio when I first started. I was trying to use these headphones, but
Oh, yeah.
canceled out real quick. That wasn't working at all. Everybody said I was muffled and everything else. So
Gotcha. It might be shot too, the mic on that or whatever.
I don't know. It works pretty good when I'm on the phone with somebody, but it don't work good for live.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Good thing
Yeah.
But
I woke up some dead
Catfish
fish.
Terry, are you going live this morning?
Yeah, man, I haven't seen a coffee stream for catfish in a long time.
All right.
Miss my coffee with catfish.
Coffee. Not jelly, coffee.
Not jelly coffee? Yeah, I got coffee too.
Yeah. Anybody's wondering, I drink coffee in my coffee. Nothing else.
That's kind of how I take it too. Occasionally I'll do cream.
Oh.
Like every once in a blue moon, like maybe a flavored one.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm feeling it, but most of the time it's just black.
If I put any flavoring in my coffee, it would be like Irish cream.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or like the hazelnut or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't do it very often.
Pretty good. But
which one?
Irish cream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I like that one. And the hazelnut one. Those are the two I actually go to. If I do it. It's very rare.
Yeah. Dawn likes that French vanilla, but I mean, it smells good. It tastes okay, but I can't drink it.
Yeah, it just makes it too milky, man. At some point, I'm like, I might as well drink milk.
Yeah.
And put
I
a
drink
shot of coffee.
I want to taste the coffee.
Exactly.
I don't
Black
drink
coffee.
any kind of sugar. I don't drink coffee.
I try to stay away from drinking sugar too, man. Actually, that's like I made that decision a long time ago in my life. But it's one of the better decisions I've ever made. Stop drinking sugar. It's really not good for you.
Yeah, well, to answer the question, I grew up with this life. My dad was a captain for 50 years. I'm going actually on, I think, 25 years. Well, no, 20 years. Well, close to 20 years. Been doing this since I'm 15, right out of high school. And I've actually done 9 months on the boat straight. It's almost a jail sentence, but
yeah, really. I was like, watching something about those dudes that used to go out on whaling boats. They'd be gone for like 2-3 years at a shot.
Oh yeah. But it's a lifestyle. I mean, it's something that you either like it, and you love it, or you hate it. A lot of people can't do it. It's just it's just the way of life. You know, I grew up with it.
Yeah.
So, it sucks growing up as a kid, you know, having your dad gone all the time, but it's, you know, at the end of the day, it's what pays the bills, and that's what you got to do.
Exactly,
You know?
right. I know a bunch of kids that were like that too. Like I don't know, their dads were like airline pilots or whatever, and they were always gone like 25 days out of the month. You know what I mean? They were never home.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be rough.
It's definitely a lifestyle, and it's hard to get adjusted to it when you starting out. But like I said, you either love it or you hate it. And it's not for everybody. Damn sure it's not for everybody. A lot of people can't stand it. A lot of people can't do it. Some people go crazy doing it.
I like the idea, and that's my limit.
You
I think it'd be one of those things. Like if I were to, like, I could do it, but it would have to be. I'd have to have like the mental break in my head where I'm just now I'm just a drifter.
Yeah. But I mean, being in the hobby and being on a boat,
that's gotta be hard.
That's a whole nother subject. You know, I've done it for years, so I know where my tanks stand and what they can take.
Right.
And you know,
that's crazy.
Luckily, Dawn's at the house, and she is awesome with this. You know, with tanks and everything. She loves fish. She loves house plants, but she's good with all plants. You know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean,
I got her there to tell me if something's going on or something's going wrong or if everything's okay. And, if there is a problem, I can talk her through it over the phone. So.
Yeah.
I'm lucky in that aspect to have, such a loving girlfriend that's, able to take care of the fish and stuff like that.
Heck yeah. I mean, my wife will help out, but she's funny. She's like, I mean, she's not a fish person, like whatever, but obviously because I am. But she's like done things like take fish out of bags for me because like I'm at work when a package shows up with fish in it. I'm like, hey, you got to get them out.
Right.
And she'll do it, but it's funny.
Yeah. Well, see, my ex-wife, she was at the point, when I was married, I had a saltwater tank and I had breeding Jack Dempsey's, electric blue Jack Dempsey's. So she would do water top offs and feedings. That's it. She wouldn't do water changes. She wouldn't.
Yeah, nothing.
She just keep the tanks to where they were running.
Yeah, just
I had to make sure the tanks were good to go. Yeah, I just had to make sure the tanks were good to go before I went to work. But now, now I'm in a lot better situation.
Yeah, now you got somebody that actually. Yeah, exactly. That's cool.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be any water changes happening. Be like, you got to change the water. She'd be like, no.
Yeah. I have two girls with my ex-wife, and Dawn, my girlfriend, has 5 kids. So we got 7 total.
Show my name's Jason, by the way.
Yeah. But ranging from 23 all the way down to 8.
Wow.
So yeah, and she has her daughter, which is 21, is pregnant, about to have a baby. We're about to have grandkids running around. That's pretty cool.
I got AFK real sec. Grab some coffee. Be right back.
I'm about to be a grandpa at the ripe old age of 38. But yeah, gotta love them. And I got some great kids. But gotta love the kids. Matter of fact, my oldest daughter, Jolie, she one of her first words was fish. She said dad, and then fish, and then mama, which drove my ex-wife crazy. So yeah, she's like, I can't believe she didn't say mama. She won't say mama. She says fucking fish. But yeah, that was cool. Yeah, she still loves fish to this day. Probably because I've kept them our whole life. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, grandma at 37. Yep. 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 Pretty cool. 6 kids. Nice. Yep. Kids are fun, but I'm done. I'm glad I ain't having no more kids. I don't want no more youngins. Mine are young enough. My two kids that I've made are 12 and 9.
6
And
kids. Holy cow.
yep.
I just saw a comment. I got one. He's 18.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He just got an Eagle Scout. It was yesterday. It was like the ceremony. That was kind of cool. I didn't expect it to be as whatever. Like the state representative came out. They gave him the state senator came out.
2 kids and the youngest is 3. Man, I couldn't imagine. Well, good luck. God bless.
Wow. So you got like siblings that are the same age as cousins. They're cousins.
Got nephews as old as the uncle and aunts or whatever. That's pretty crazy.
That's funny.
But it's not uncommon. I mean,
No, it's not uncommon.
My
ex-wife, well, my son, I guess one of his uncles is like the same age as him. Because her dad, whatever, just he kept getting divorced and married, and every time he got married, he had another kid at some point. Like, we had a kid the same time he was having a kid.
As far as I know, I only got 2, and they're from the same woman. So lucky in that aspect.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's cool. My son's headed for Eagle. That's definitely cool. Yeah, my son just got it. They did like this ceremony. The state senator came out. They gave him like this commendation plaque thing from the state senate, the state representatives. Our U.S. senator gave them all flags that were flown on the U.S. Capitol. It was really cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
The youngest was the aunt before she was born.
The youngest was
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's funny.
Your daughter just graduated. That's awesome.
Yeah, my kid did it too.
Yeah.
Now he's going to college in like 2 weeks. Ugh.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's cool, but man, that's a lot. I will.
Yeah.
He got up this morning and went to work. I'm like, all right, buddy.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, he's weed whacking or whatever. You get some guy. He works at a landscape yard, and I guess somebody that goes there a lot would see him all the time and was like, "Hey, you want to work on Sundays? Doing some weed whacking?"
Brandy, show your face. See who you are. Don't want no tallywhackers out here.
No Tic Tac Bandit, man.
Yeah.
Although we could seriously make fun of that guy.
I don't know who you are. I ain't met you yet.
Who is it? Randy?
Yeah, Brandy.
Brandy.
Waller. That's all I can see. But look, I see it. There, so.
Brandy Wildly Wilson. You know me.
Do I know her?
I don't know.
Show your face. See if I do. I ain't gotta show you on screen, but you gotta show me your face before I let you up.
Yeah, you don't have to be on the stream with your face.
That's right. Yeah, you ain't gotta be on stream with your face, but you gotta see who you are. I don't know you. I ain't never seen you on chat or nothing. So yeah.
Yeah, really, that's weird.
Yep.
Brandy will.
Don't know who he is.
And I don't know who he is. Okay. Brandy Wilson. She from Marrero, Louisiana. I have no idea. That's what Facebook says. I have a black Camaro. Chubbs is muted, so I don't know what happened to him. I got a black Camaro. What year? Nice, 19 years. No end in sight. I think, where am I at? I'm going to be September. And it was 09. Yeah, 09. What year is this? 21. That's a lot of math. It's 12, 13, 13. 9. No, 12. 12 years. I think it's 12 years.
Well, Brandy, I remember you. I know who you are, but I can't let you up. But thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you stopped by. But I'm going to be in the stream. I just wanted to test to make sure everything was working right for tomorrow night. If I get a chance to stream, I will.
Right
so
on.
Appreciate everybody stopping by and helping me out, checking this out. And hopefully we can see each other tomorrow night, 9 o'clock like always.
Sounds like a plan, Chubbs. Thanks for having me up, man.
All right. Appreciate you coming up, helping me talk this out and figure this everything out. But
no problem, man.
Thanks everybody for coming by, and peace out. Later.
See you, buddy. Take care.